resolve deep inside your head. Nothing and rocking a tell. It renders you useless and never ever seen. Lean at the corners that pressed in. What you gonna do now? Invisible concept renders voices obscene. So shut your mouth, there's no time to explain. An obnoxious sense of a removed individual. Unpractical but cleverly tactical. I'm busting lines to no one to get my thrills. In a perfect perfection everyone's looking for. They try to grab it but it's out the door. It's out the door. A place for language, form, carve and perceive. Day passes till dreams. The craft of the alchemist turns lead into gold. Follow destiny as it's told. Darkest part of evening comes just before dawn. The treasure of which you're seeking is in your hands. Nevertheless, ambition takes you elsewhere. To find nothing in the end, the treasure lies your path. I'm busting lines to no one to get my thrills. In the perfect perfection everyone's looking for. They try to grab it but it's out the door. Treasure of which you're seeking is in your hands. Nevertheless, ambition takes you elsewhere. To find nothing and the treasure lies. Come and go, but pain's always the same. Isn't that so? Lofty songs of money won't have us captured glow. Well, able as the purpose of a forest of trees, the rhythmical discourse comes for the need to please my art and intelligence. integrity. I take a concept and improve it in depth. I'm focusing to start movements and do spins to a single breath, and expecting props like 505. They don't stop to cue me, no clock to fool me. Meditative zone, my metaphysical throne. I always wait too long. Now she's avid, now she's gone. Like a breath from nature, let's all awake, there's no mistake. Verses come and go, but pain's always the same. Isn't that so? Lofty songs of money won't have us caption glow. Well, I bet it didn't take too long to try, and soon enough these seeds will multiply by numerical possibilities and deeds. And the work performed too soon adorned by incubation pleasantly paralyze you like a deer in headlights stuck with glue to the sounds you found at the tip of your tongue, and within a grasp to last as the words portray. Please send a kiss my way, won't you? Into the skies, no lies where the birds can't fly. I realize the significance, no ignorance. And but you cannot miss this perpetual bliss, and do not diss what we've worked for. I always wait too long. Now she's there, but now she's gone. Like a breath from nature, let's all awake, there's no mistake. Come and go, but pain's always the same. Isn't that so? Lofty songs of money won't have this caption glow. Verses come and go, but pain's always the same. Isn't that so? Lofty songs of money won't have this caption glow. As a purpose of a forest of trees, the rhythmical discourse comes fervid need to please my art and integrity. I take a concept and improve it in depth. I'm focusing to start movements and do spins to a single breath, and expecting props like 505. They don't stop to cue me, no clock to fool me. Meditative zone, my metaphysical throne. I always wait too long. Now she's ever, now she's gone. Like a breath from nature, let's all awake, there's no mistake. inside. And I think I'll let it ride just for now. Just for now. Until the light shines beneath and our footsteps become leaps. I don't see what's in between. Surrender to the covers. Undercover objective. Detective of instinct. I piece together facts alright. With limitations and deceptions, I strive for resurrection. Reciting a story, I think I'll listen this time. A female muse left to confuse. A coupled reflection, mirroring our thoughts, bouncing between until we let it past the confines of history's saturnine bias, and it's tainted and it's blamed until the light shines beneath and our footsteps become leaps. I don't see what's in between. Don't see what's in between. Stepping feet and quiet ticking clock and carpet, bread and jam, the cookie jar, painting, kitchen, and salt and pepper so carefully, wary, the craftsman. By the fire we all retire into contemplation alone. One match well taught the lesson, compass to give direction, terror through. I miss suggestion, by the lake, the pontoon raft, through the cavern at the last other side. When you got satisfaction, and open arms and good luck charms. Smell and taste them, envision gift of ceremony. Be our guest, tomato garden and carrot stain. Harvest the new pain relief. One match will taught the lesson. Compass to give direction. Dead road crew. I miss suggestion. Kinda like the pontoon raft through the cavern at last. Other side. Where you guide. Feet and quiet ticking clock and carpet and bread and jam, the cookie jar, painting kitchen and salt and pepper so carefully. Wary the craftsman, and by the fire we all retire into contemplation alone. One match well taught the lesson. Compass to give direction. Dead road through. I miss suggestion. Final lake, the pontoon raft through the cavern at last. Other side. Where you guide. Simple movements in the water's applause, dancing off the edge. The liquid its path reflects a structure from underneath, stylizing a circle, a dancing leaf. The water's applause, dancing off the edge. The liquid is perfect from underneath. It's stylizing a circle, a dancing leaf. Surmounting possibilities of perilous forms so slippery. So release your footing, clasp your hands, spend it to the trading of a chance. I'm backing on my way, too much you set divide. I'm backing on my way, too much you justify. I'm backing on my way. Conversing with the rocks around the cushion in soft content. Responsible for the water's bed, while lingering styles conceptualize. It's stigmatized my mind. Perceptual change is always best. I'm with my back, staring straight up above. Barely blue and green instead. On pencil, paper, trees, stars I cannot see. The sun is happening in the way. I'm backing on my way. Too much you subdivide. I'm backing on my way. Too much you justify. I'm backing on my way. Spend it to the trading of a chance. I'm backing on my way, too much you subdivide. I'm backing on my way, too much you justify. I'm backing on my way. Peruse this beaten path where thoughts collide. Angels got a grip on the things I need, while old man rants about how things used to be. But I'm taking lessons from some hierarchy that I don't believe in. Angel says I gotta stop beating my head against the wall. Time left to style, and if you don't stop that thinking, you're gonna fall out in your tracks. Life in a box, just passing along. Nothing stays the same for too long. Good thing too, 'cause we need a different view to form. But this is gonna be time to peruse this beaten path where thoughts collide. An angel's got her grip on the things I need, while old man rants about how things used to be. And I'm taking lessons from some hierarchy that I don't believe in. Now angel says I gotta stop beating my head against a wall. No time left to stop. And if you don't stop that thinking, you're gonna fall out in your tracks. Well, life in a box just passing along. Nothing stays the same for too long. Good thing too, 'cause we need a different beauty form. This is gonna be. This is gonna be. This is gonna be. But I knew inside a dark night to betray, for I had but one more day to mingle and say my goodbyes. Then came the surprise, sniffing where I had my fun. That ocean beneath her lungs, temptress to separate us. That bitch fucked us. That bitch fucked us. The day I left, I had that feeling. From my heart, somebody was stealing. Deep down inside, I wasn't really sure. Trying to keep my mind open and pure. Now 3 days left till I get back to B-Town. Letter in the mail starts to get me down. Says he's getting boogie-woogie with the girl I left. I can't clear the past, but I think that's theft. To find out who's your friend, here's the test. You won't be getting slinky with your ex, and I'm already over it. And I'm drained by hypocrisy until recently. Summer's like a sandwich and I'm in between, trying to keep my mind nice and clean. As soon as it's spotless, I feel the droplets. Little things start to creep up on me. Now he wants to know, can we still be friends? I must say that all depends on the trust we've lost. That's the cost. Time will tell, let's put it on defrost. 'Cause I'm already over it. And I'm already me. And I'm already something to see. Drained by hypocrisy. Drained by hypocrisy until
grave, throwing their hands on top of your face. It ain't the fucking place intended to empower. Neglect a natural shower of homage and artistic potential, benevolent grace. Conducive to defense, by my concern, it's almost gonna be my turn to conceptualize all my attempts to realize the freedom to act is all internalized. We'll turn your back, open your mind, exclude a mental crime, choice, concern, the herbs that are burned. Fiery heaven lines, patterns to inspire my unbelievable connotation, metaphorical pronunciation, stepwise fashion to the metaphysical. It ain't so typical in the minds of the mindless people. And bitches taking pleasure in the search for treasure. The eyes of the inside create the endless pressure. Misogynistic notions with a lack of integrity. Attempts to move to a concrete reality. Grand as your manhood and make it so much greater. You're looking over your shoulder, motherfuckers just faker. grave, throwing the hands on top of your face. It ain't the fucking place planned to empower. Neglect a natural shower of omniscient artistic potential, benevolent grace. Conducive to the ferns, by my concern, it's almost gonna be my turn to conceptualize all my attempts to realize the freedom to act is all internalized. We'll turn your back, open your mind, exclude mental crimes, choice, concern, the herbs that have burned. Fiery heaven aligns planets to inspire my earthly connotation. Metaphorical pronunciation, stepwise fashion to the metaphysical. It ain't so typical in the minds of the mindless people. And bitches taking pleasure in their search for treasure. The eyes of the inside create the endless pressure. Misogynistic notions with a lack of integrity. Attempts to move to a concrete reality. Aggrandize your manhood and make it so much greater. You're looking over your shoulder, motherfuckers, just figure.
All the unknown is a place that bear. Lost not because they're not in focus. Can this be tamed before we go insane? Can this be tamed before we go insane? Can this be tamed before we go Here's that story, it's got all that glory, but the characters are new. Somehow their faces have switched places, but the moral was never there. It's got that ending you weren't expecting, but this time it's quite unclear. A simple lesson, maybe confession. I see it now, it seems to me that she's my majesty, only reality. Oh, that's all I got to know, that she's my majesty, only reality. Oh, would you give me some medicine now? I'll wait, 'cause she stays. I feel much better now if I could just get back down into my grave. This temptation's got me going wild. I feel much better now if I could just get back down into my style. I spent time seeking and completing until the battle lines were drawn. Avoid pretension, declare or mention strength of weakness to relate. And the tap of rhythm smashes each ism with immediate delivery. A simple lesson, maybe confession. I see it now, it seems to me that she's my majesty, only reality. Oh, that's all I got to know, that she's my majesty, only reality. Oh, would you give me some medicine? No, I'll wait, 'cause she stays. I feel much better now if I could just get back down into my grave. This temptation's got me going
That's all I got to know.
the castle walls, Maya fears.